Hello and welcome to The Last Word. The revelation that two of the country's best-known journalists could have acted as go-betweens or lobbyists has shaken the country. Although with a few exceptions the media has ignored the subject, it set the websites aflame. So today we ask, what do these revelations show? How should we judge the two journalists? And beyond that, the journalistic fraternity itself. I invited Veer Sanghvi and Barkha Dutt to join this discussion, but both declined. However, I have the editor of The Hindu, N. Ram, the editor of the Business Standard, Sanjay Baru, the editor of Open Magazine, which first published the transcripts, Manu Joseph, and the founding partner of Perfect Relations and former business journalist, Dilip Cherian. Manu Joseph, given that these were private conversations, and second, that there is a Supreme Court advisory against making such conversations public, why did you publish the transcripts?
Considering the extraordinary nature of this story, we knew that we were right in publishing this story. And also we had information that very soon these transcripts are going to enter public domain in the form of YouTube or WikiLeaks or other websites. So we took an editorial call on that.
Secondly, should you have given the people concerned a right of response at the same time as publishing their conversations?
Yes, it's a complicated issue. We had discussed that internally because the people who are involved, Barkha Dutt and Veer Sanghvi, very senior journalists, and we have a lot of professional respect for them. But there are other people involved in the transcripts. Some of them may not fully understand what journalistic process is or what journalistic ethics are. So I was very sure that if the word of the story got out, there would be enormous pressure on us to kill the story.
In other words, if you had given or offered a right of response, you might have had an injunction taken out stopping the story.
That too, yes.
Gentlemen, let's first focus on Veer Sanghvi and Barkha Dutt. Sanjay Baru, does the content of their conversation suggest a higher or greater public purpose which justifies breaching their privacy?
Well, any breaching of privacy is part of journalism. We are all the time trying to find out what people are up to. But I think the question you asked is a valid one, which is that we never publish anything without those who are being referred to are made aware of what is being published, and their viewpoint should be reflected. So I think legitimately the view of those people who have been mentioned should have been carried. Certainly there are many people whose views have, whose conversations have been printed in these magazines who have not said anything particularly damaging, and I think their reputations may have been affected as a result of getting clubbed.
Let's come to the others later. Let's for now stick to Veer Sanghvi and Barkha Dutt. Are you therefore disputing the point that Manu Joseph made, that if he had given Veer and Barkha a right of response, they might have moved an injunction and stopped the publication altogether? Are you disputing that?
Yes, I think I would insist as an editor that whatever we publish, the people who we refer to should not find it a surprise in the morning. They should know that we are publishing, and we have every right to publish.